and an update. What just happened? An update came out Tuesday, obviously, as they come out every other Tuesday. I didn't have a time to do it on Tuesday or Wednesday or Thursday, so now I'm doing it on Friday. I'm doing a cover of the update, and the update was I'll just say it. It's guns, shooty guns, in not like handheld guns, but like if I go in here, go third person on this new ship I designed specifically for showing off guns, you can see on the outside we have these little things. Those are the guns. I like this ship. This is probably my favorite ship I've ever built. But that's not what's important right now, because what's important right now is the fact that, guns. And let me show you how to guns. Okay, so, first thing you do is you put them on your ship in the ship editor, and then build your ship with the ship guns on the gun ship. And then what you gotta do is, you have to go get one of these things. This is an ammo loader. And you, basically what you do is you drop the ammo crates in here, and then press the button here, and then it puts the ammo into your, weapon system. And I think, I haven't tested it, but I'm pretty sure if you have multiple of these, you can have even more ammunition, because it's not like each gun gets its own set. It's like, you put a crate in of ammo, and you load it in, and then that's what the entire ship has for its ammo supply. So I'm assuming that that putting multiple of them would allow you to have more of an ammunition supply. Anyway, so yeah, these are some of the new things they added. They did add 2 new resources, but unfortunately they don't appear when you do the give all resources command. So I don't have them with me, and I don't want to have to go looking for an asteroid field that has them in it, because I just started this world, and I'm a little bit pressed for time here, so I'm trying to do this recording fairly quickly. But anyway, so I'll show you the basics of it. So basically, the 2 new things they added, the 2 new resources they added are zinc and nitrogen. And I don't know if the colors of the crates they have in the game are actually representative of the real colors of the real elements, but they could be. I don't know. I've never actually seen zinc or nitrogen. And basically, what you do is you take zinc and you combine it with copper in the refinery. You take zinc ore and copper ore, just so you know, put them in the refinery, and then you put them together and you make brass, kind of like you would make the steel, you know, with carbon and iron. Same process. And what you do with the brass is you take the brass and some iron ingots and you put them in the assembly machine, and then you can make these, which are the standard ammunition shells. And what you do with these, I'll just put them over here for now, is once you find the nitrogen, then you put nitrogen into the refinery with oxygen, and you can make nitrous oxide. And I don't know about the nitrous oxide coloration either. It looks, the nitrogen is like purple, and the nitrous oxide is like also purple, but like not as purple. The zinc is like, oh, I can't remember the color of the zinc. I don't know. But anyway, so basically you take standard shells and nitrous oxide and you put them in here. Now, I don't know how well nitrous oxide works as a propellant. I mean, it's non-flammable, and the only way to make it flammable is to bring it up to a temperature, and even then it just basically works as an oxidizer. So yeah, it does a little animation, but it only does this animation once, and it takes, see, it does 10 at a time, so it's telling you how many there are already, and then it'll say there's 20 next, and then you can see these went down by 10, and something in here went down by 10. And so it takes a while to make those, and you turn those into these, which are the standard ammo, not like shells, just like the entire box of ammo that's floating. I don't like floating. Okay, so what you do with these, if I have mentioned it, you put it into this thing, and that thing, you put it in, I'm going to put these over here, and then you go over to this control panel, and you press insert crate, and then it goes this, and it goes, and you can kind of see it up there. And then basically what you can do is now you can shoot it. Now, I think I just went over the entire construction process fairly quickly. I might have blue text go over it again. Probably won't, though, because I'm lazy. Or blue text is lazy, I should say. And, yeah, I'm going to show you the firing of weapons. Also, by the way, this ship is a new ship I designed. I think I've mentioned that already. But anyway, it's a pretty weak ship as far as, like, everything goes. Because it's really cramped in here. And also, you'd have to crew with multiple people in order for it to be, like, efficient. And also the shield, it only has like this tiny little shield generator, so it's actually, its shields are weaker than the mining station. So it's pretty weak. But it's also a small ship, so it's like, it's designed to be like a fighter. But it's, I mean, you can't really make super tiny ships, like one-man ships in this game yet. All the ships have to have like interiors and stuff, so anyway. Basically the way you fire weapons is, actually let me show this. So you can put your weapons into different groups while you're in the ship editor. And also there's this new thing at the top that tells you what group you're selecting, and I think you can also go over here and go to weapon stats, which is new, and then you can change what the group it is or something, or what key you have it bound to. I'm not sure what that is all about. But yeah, you can see what guns you have, and they take what kind of thing. And this thing also, you can make it like kind of transparent so it doesn't get in your way. And the way you shoot is by pressing spacebar. See, look, there you go. So I could look at the mining station if I can find it. There's the starter station. Where's the mining station though? It's behind me. There it is. So we can aim at the mining station shields and just fire at it, and then you see these effects. And you can't really take the mining station shields down with a full load, which is why I'm thinking that you would have to have the ship, at least this ship, would have to be manned by multiple people, because once you run out of ammo, you don't want to have to get out of the seat and go back and like load it up again. You would want to have someone back here, like taking your zinc and your brass and smashing them together to make bullets and getting your nitrous oxide going, so you could just have like more bullets on the ready, on the go, and then just load them in. Oh yes, click remove crate before, and then I don't know what it does. It doesn't like. It doesn't. You don't like get an expended crate or something like that. It just kind of like vanishes. But anyway, so there's that. And let's see. Let's go back up here. Also, I found that the way with the new ores, the game actually really has gotten a lot more fun, because you're like going around in different asteroid fields and launching beacons and like marking your different things, marking different asteroid fields with different elements in them. And I found that typically zinc is in the same kind of like asteroid with water. So like, let me just explain what I'm talking about. Like if we go up here, we'll see that iron and copper and carbon are all the same one. That's like what I mean is like usually if you find like nitrogen, it'll be with water, and zinc will be, I think, usually it's with iron, sometimes with copper too. But so yeah, you gotta find those in different asteroid fields, which I don't want to try to go find one right now because it takes quite a while to get to them. And also, like I said, I'm pressed for time. And you can see this is working away, making some bullets. It does take a while though, so if you're building a ship designed to manufacture bullets quickly, you would have to have a lot of refineries and a lot of assembly machines, and probably also a lot of miners. So it'd basically just be a mining ship, and yeah, with guns, basically. You'd have to build a mining ship with guns. There's no way to really have a fast, bullet-producing, self-sufficient little fighter. Even I consider this ship little. I mean, it's 2 rooms, and I really like the layout of this room, though. I really like it. It's like all compact in one thing. And I even put a little exhaust back here, so you can be like, oh, what's the ship stats of the enemy station? Back. It says sensors on it, right? Yeah, sensors. You can be like, oh, what's the mining station stats? Or wait, there's the mining station. Oh, their shields are at full. Oh no, what's their cargo? Nothing. But yeah, also those scanners that I just looked at, the sensors are gonna come in really useful, because again, if you had multiple people crewing your ship and you were on like TeamSpeak or Skype or something, and you got one person piloting the ship, like shooting and stuff, one person back here making ammunition so that you don't really run out and you can just keep shooting, and then one person like at a scanner or something, and like you could be like looking at the mining station, like watching its stats, you know, so you can like inform them if they're getting close to destroying them. Or you could even have someone at the sensors looking at asteroids and trying to find like an asteroid with zinc in it, so you can refill your supply. And that's another thing. I think that if you find an asteroid on this list, that you should be able to like click on it and then have it show up in the like on your HUD, so that you could set a course for it and like go into it and find it and steal all its resources, so you can continue your bullet-producing expedition. Ooh, look, here's some of the nitrogen. That red stuff is nitrogen. See if I can find zinc on here. Oh, nope, list is out. Okay. But yeah, I wish clicking on those would tell you where the asteroid you selected is, which it does not appear to be. I don't see any kind of like marker or something. Well, I have no idea what direction. Oh yeah, I forgot to put oxygen on this ship before I started this video. Oh well, that means I'm gonna die soon. Actually, no, it doesn't, because I can mine some oxygen right now. So yeah, guns, new resources, and the game to me feels a lot more fun, because like with all mining this different stuff, like the zinc and stuff, you end up with a lot of iron and a lot of water and stuff, and you actually you get so much that you start dumping it overboard, like I found, because especially with as much cargo space as you have. But I think I'm gonna end the video there, because I pretty much went over everything. Bye.